Hey guys, Dr. Mathis here, back with some more of our road to the league with Wrexham. We played one game between the last episode. I know the last episode was kind of weird. I was having OBS issues and it cut out after the Norwich game. I was going to add in the Chelsea game, and then we play, and then issues happen. It was really weird. So I kind of cut it off with that Norwich game. And so we have 3 games to go through, which is again another Norwich game, which is quite hilarious. So without further ado, let's get right into this one. And here's the hilarity of it. So this is the Norwich game we played. Rafael Leao scored, and so that was a 1-0 win. We played Chelsea, 3-3 draw. All we had to do was hold it out. Leao had 3 goals on the day. Victor Barrios tied it up in the 78th minute, and we could not hold it. We just could not hold it. I mean, at one point it was 2-1. We couldn't hold it. Barrios leveled it twice. Then we took on Norwich. Again, almost gave it away. 93rd minute was the second goal. We almost gave it away before that a couple times for the tie, but this one was Cillian, Cepeda, and McAllister with the goals. Pretty good one. And then we go into West Ham and we can't score. So with this one, I felt like we played pretty well in some places, not all places. We couldn't get pressure in the box itself. We had a pretty good, let's show the stats here. So we had a pretty good shot on target ratio. XG was great. Possession was decently well. Just 6 shots off target. I mean, we're not getting our shots on target. Only 4 on. I mean, we did not. I mean, Gabriel Solana actually made some good saves. We didn't have to make that many. That's what it kind of turned into. This 5-2-3 just stifled our ability to get shots on goal. Our best performer being a defensive center back. That's bad. That's bad across the board. So today we're going to be playing Tottenham and Arsenal. So Arsenal in the FA Cup 4th round. We're going to be playing at home though. So that one is at least somewhat of a thing. Also with this West Ham game, we played a lot of reserves. See here, and we got some of the guys in after the fact with some of the starters. So maybe that wasn't the smartest thing, but we were concentrating on Tottenham because this is a game we have to win. At least I'm feeling we have to win. We are behind Man City with 25 games played. I think there's 30? Is it 38? I think it's 38. 38 games. So we have 13 games left. We are 11 points ahead of Norwich, who's in 8th. So with that being said, we're going to prioritize our finish in the league. The good thing about the competitions, though, on the schedule, and we flip this the other way, so my camera's not in the way, is this. So we have a gap here. Good. We've got a 7-day gap here. We've got a 5-day gap. That'll be fine. We got about a 10-day gap here. That's good. We have a 7-day gap or so here. Another 7. Another 7. You get the gist. 2 weeks here. Another 2 weeks or so. 3 days between this Man United and Newcastle game. So this might stress a little bit. And then another 7. Another 7. So we don't have a lot of games stacking on top of each other. Obviously, that may change if we win the FA Cup. Then we're going to have to add an FA Cup game somewhere in here. But that's fine. It's just we're going to be able to do a lot of stuff. Now, transfer window does close in the middle of this episode. And I'm not sure if we're going to do any more transfer business at this point. At least for the players coming in. The players going out, maybe. I mean, we have some bids for some guys that we're going to allow to go out on loan. We're not really worried about registration or anything like that until probably next year. And with that being said, it's going to be a struggle to get that. We have not actually had a good focus towards youth and being here. When looking at the squad, let's look at it from a standpoint of homegrown status. We have the training nation easily between these guys. Training at the club's going to be the issue. Fair Day is next year. This is this year. No, this is, well, yeah, that's technically this year. That won't be good if we make Europe. And then when we look at the under 21s, we probably have the same thing if I had to guess. Baker's at the club. Is Baker couldn't play at this level. Neither can Wilson. Neither can Colin Edwards. Maybe Gus could. So yeah, that's gonna be a slight issue. I don't see anyone that's gonna be able to at our level. I mean, Jenkins maybe could. Throw Jenkins up to the Wolves a little bit. Simmons probably could. And what? We need technically 4 players. Yeah, I'm thinking we need 4 players. This will be our third. And I guess our other one becomes Gus. And there's our 4. It's going to be a bit of a struggle. A lot of these guys don't actually have the eligibility. But also, I think a couple of these guys might actually already have it. I thought Pavlov had it already. Yeah, so Pavlov has it. So Pavlov can be used. I thought Nunez maybe had it. No, Nunez came a little bit too late. Maybe Rodriguez? Rodriguez has it. Okay, so it doesn't look as dire as I once thought. Okay. It's not as dire as I once thought. Okay, cool. So that helps. I think we have a couple of players that are also loaned. Oh, Vlaos will be over here. Victor Hornios, I think, might also. No, he does not. So those are only 2 that are all alone. Okay, that's not actually bad. I think we'll be fine if we make Europe. Let's stop puttering around this and let's play Tottenham with their 4-3-3. So we're gonna set this up like we did before. So Thiago will come in here. Goulier is out 5 days. He failed his fitness test. Caputo is obviously still out. Ender's playing on the right. Yes, he is. Where is Cepeda? He's playing on the left. McAllister, Canalita, Costaberto. Okay. Where's our other guy in the middle? Okel? Okel's been playing on the right side. Okay. And Thiago's been playing on the left, right? Yeah, Thiago's both footed. Yes, so they've been playing like this. Okay, so this is what we're going to go into this one with. I think we're good elsewhere. Now we're seeing if this insane bid does go through. We actually got a bid from Sporting CP if he actually goes over there for a $30 million. It's optional. He may not pick it up, but I think him getting some playing time, he might end up getting sold in the next couple of years. So we'll kind of see how that works. This is Tottenham at the Hotspur Stadium. I am nervous. Let's go out here and let's play. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy on the bench either. Okay. Maybe we have something here. Because we're going to have 2 games. Let's go extended. Let's just see how it goes. We'll go to key highlights if there's a couple goals. Thiago, Canalita, back to Carlos Alberto, moving it around. I like the move. Cepeda, back to Alberto. Gonna be a good one over to Ender. Ender plays it inside. Leao, shot. Is he offsides? Now I didn't see this man run anywhere. He is static. However, he is at the line already. VAR is going to confirm the Rafael Leao goal. Okay, at this point, we have to sign Leao, right? Well, he's 33. He's scoring right now. The man at 33 years old is still an absolute stud. Mainly because his speed is not remotely given away to anything. That's a good little defense in depth there between Okel and Thiago. Aaron's going to head it away. Martin's going to keep it in. For the Perez, back to Danilo. Good bit of passing there by Tottenham. Okay, there's the second man running, making a run in the middle. That's deflected, and that is also deflected. That's one thing we've been great on this year, is actually defending shots by our defense. Cherky's going to put it in the middle. Thiago's going to get it, and that's going to be another corner. The longer this pressure is, the more dangerous it gets. We're marking up pretty well. Cepeda's going to win it. What a great shot at Cheza. Maybe we'll think about another goalkeeper. I don't know. Henderson was just the best one that we saw out there without breaking the bank for such a minimal upgrade. There's Ender on the outside. Ender, good cut inside. He's going to take a shot. It's going to hit the outside of the netting. Maybe not the smartest one, but that was a good play to cut inside. Cherokee's going to try to take a shot here. Thiago's going to win it, and we have another push there. Our possession's good. We're not allowing Tottenham to have any shots on target. We've only had 2 shots with 1 on target, which was our goal. But we're not looking offensively any better, as Pitchford has a nice attempt, but cannot do anything with it. That's our first one on target. And we have 3. I don't want to say we're giving up too many. I'm going to praise the boys. We're going to get them. We want them to feel better about this game. Okay. Aldo Rodriguez heads it out. That looks like it was deflected. Good header in. Martin shot, and that's right at Henderson. Good play by the defender to close off the angle. Ardo, I thought maybe he came in a little bit light on the condition. That's their defensive mid taking a shot. Danilo is playing a DM, so it makes sense. Odogi. Cherokee, good play by McAllister. Looking for the shot. It looked like it was deflected over to a Tottenham player, and he just couldn't get around on it. Aldo putting it up. Leao's not going to get there. Lacroix back to him. Lafont deep. Canalita doesn't win that. Okay, let's settle it down a little bit. Play for possession. There we go. There we go. Look, give and go back. Cepeda's been closed down by 2. He's still going to keep the ball. Achillia. Cross in. McAllister just cannot get all of it. That was a great bit of play, though. Let's praise the boys. Perez is going to win that in the air. Martin's looking for that central ball. Perez takes a shot. It's not there. Is that Martin? Yes, his name is Martin. Not Marine. That's our goalkeeper. Is we have a guy named Marine. I'm happy with the performance. Keep it up. Because generally I am happy with this performance. We're not getting a lot of shots. We are playing with a good edge to us. Okay, that's not a good edge. Selka Koko clears it off the line. Trying to dink the keeper. Trying to be cute there. Pitchford missed his goal. Trying to be cute. That's why you don't do it. I would love... There we go. I was about to say, I would love if my man in the middle, Carlos Alberto, got a little bit of space there in the middle as opposed to being so close down to the side. Cut that off. There we go. The defensive backs need to hold a good... That's blocked. Cepeda, that is a risky slide tackle, but it worked. Ender trying to do a through ball. That's got to be over the top. If it's over the top, Layout just runs under it. She's making a play here, and Okel's going to stop that one. A little bit of a concern at times, but we're holding this barely. Pitchford back to Chiesa. That is a lot of traffic to take a shot, and Henderson's going to pluck it out of the air. So not bad, but not necessarily good. Okay, I'm going to make our first sub here. We're going to get Salvatore in on the right. That's going to be our first sub. Salvatore can play on the right, so I'm not really worried about that. There it is. There's the space. Leao, there it is. Rafael Leao. We're up 2-0 at Hotspur Stadium. Let's keep it going, baby. Let's go. Okay, maybe that wasn't as bad as a slide tackle as I thought. But Leao past the keeper. There goes Salvatore in. I think our next bit is going to be in midfield and the outside. Cepeda does have a card, so let's take him out. Let's put in Montanez. In the middle, let's put in Gabia. And for this, let's take out McAllister. Brendan Johnson, that's what we brought him in for. And our last one is going to be... let's go with... Kalida. Silent Ender has been playing great. Ender's not up to complete par. Let's pull him out so we don't get an injury. And we'll put in... We'll put in Diaz. We're getting Diaz up to fitness, so I think that's a better one there to do. Get Diaz up to fitness wise, so we have another one. So we just kick it out. A little sportsmanship there since one of Tottenham's player goes down. Maybe Chiesa kicked it out. I like to say we had some sportsmanship. That's what it was. To Johnson, to Brahim, up to Leao. Leao, good shot, and it is saved by Lafont. Liking what we're doing. Brahim is going to service that. Sakakogo wants himself a goal. Man came in. He wanted a shot at it. Possession has been good. We've had our shots on goal. Let's look at the stats more. That's over the top to Martin. Cross in. Henderson. Amazing save. So our possession has been good. They've had 7 shots off target. We've had 3. We've had more on target. So half our shots have been on target. Because that one's just wide right or wide left. So that's been good. We've allowed Tottenham to have a lot of shots, but just not high percentage. Oh my God. Okay. That's got to be over the top, Henderson. Just because of that, I'm going to demand more. I want the team to be angry. I want to demand more there. That is just bad. We're getting complacent, and it's a bad decision. Rafael Leao with a hat trick. That is what happens when you play angry. Look at the man. Little frustrated, angry. He's going to put the ball in the goal. That's what happens. Now after that, I'm going to praise the boys. It's a good answer. Come on, Salvatore. You should be smart with the ball. Okay. Last 2 minutes. Let's not have any injuries. I'm hoping not. It's not the smartest header, but it's not the worst one either. Okay, last minute. I don't think we need to change the shoot on site right now. There we go, Salvatore. Good ball over the top. Oh, I guess Martinez just missed it. He was onside. Maybe the pass is just off. That pass is certainly off. Raheem. There it is. 3-1 win over Tottenham. We'll take that. We will take that. Rafael Leao with 3 goals on the day, and it was great. He played magnificently. Henderson just forget about that bad goal. Just forget about it. So if Man City doesn't win, that means we're going to be a point behind Man City. I can't believe we're chasing Man City right now. We've made some good, smart signings, smart bits. Now I do have... Okay, so this is Brennan Johnson. He cannot play this game. However, Julia will be back. Nice thunder outside. So Arda's going to come in, be an advanced playmaker on attack. So he'll be back for this game. McAllister becomes I mean, do I need another one in the middle? I mean, let's see. Raheem Diaz can play up top, up top, up top, middle. If Savornik leaves, we need another guy that can play in the middle. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna look at. I'm gonna look at bringing someone else in on loan. I think probably a younger guy that we might be able to buy at a later date. Just remember, if we have a crazy finish like this up the top, that is like 40. Is it 30 million? It might be at this point in the save. 40 million. It's 40 million. I think it starts at about 20 in the save. The money just went up a lot. I think maybe this is the base and I'm just not noticing it. I mean, if we have that, that's 40 million just in this. That does not also count the fact that if this is in here, this is a straight to the group stage. Pass and go, do not play anywhere else. You get to go to the group stage, which means we get that Champions League money. I know I'm getting ahead of myself, but I want to kind of tell you what's on the line here. That means that Champions League money, the league phase, where is it? It's typically like 12 million, right? I think. Yeah. So the 13 or 14 million we get from the league phase from getting here goes up to us up front. So we don't play in the path or any of this. We don't have to play in any of these. We get that 13 million up front for the league phase. I think. Let me see. Is there? I don't see it on here, but it is. You win this game, you go to the league phase and you get that. So that'll be a good bit. We'll get that money. And I think that will actually help us even more. So we'd be looking at a paycheck of about 50 million to end the season. That is insane. 50 million to propel the club higher. I think we're going to have enough. And remember, Leao is opting for his contract. So this would be a free transfer next season if we had that. The one that would be the one that we go for maybe is McAllister, but this is only 7 million. That's nothing to us. And maybe we have a better player that we can go for. I mean, and then Brendan Johnson, if we want to get another veteran in here just up top, they could play in the middle. We don't pay his contract expires. He doesn't, I don't think he has a year extension. Oh, he does have a year extension. So if that is an exercise, though, that's another free transfer. But you kind of notice how this is going. Giovanelli, this one as well. He does have a extension that can be activated by Enter at 24 years old. But maybe we just pay the 1.9 for him. I mean, we have maybe we have a lot of things. The biggest issue though is big matches, and he's not up to this par, but that could be big with what we have. And a couple of players that we also have to look at, like we have an optional contract extension. Let's actually trigger this contract extension clause. Kukulia. So let's trigger that. Let's see if there's anyone else at this point that expires that we can trigger. Raheem Diaz does not have one. Okel has already provisionally signed a new deal. Henderson's the only is the next one from there. So we have all of our guys locked up. It's just, do we bring back Brahim Diaz is the thing. And to an extent, I'm kind of fine with that, bringing him back. But we'll kind of see what kind of stats has he had for us. Brought him in a free last year from Liverpool. 6 goals, 9 assists, 1 man of the match, just as a sub, impact sub. That's fine. A 6.98. He's been injured a little bit this year, but 2 assists because we've mostly played him in the midfield, I think. In cup games, is 7.03. That's not bad. Some injuries is what dragging it down is the league, and we've kind of played him in the midfield where he is just not the most well suited. Him being 5'7", playing in the midfield, silly, but he's played well where we put him. So that's one of the things. I'm gonna look for a guy to come in on loan for the midfield. So we will be back after that. So only change for this one is Arda Gulier is back in the lineup, coming off of a 2 to 3 week injury. Jimmy Rollins is going to get the start today because it is the FA Cup, and if we lose it, it's not because Jimmy Rollins, well, might be. That means Alexis McAllister is going to be on the bench and be the sub for Gulier because he's only going to play about 60-65 minutes today. And then we did bring a man on loan, Josef Brzlovic. He's going to be in here, 19-year-old. Since it's Arsenal, we cannot have Brennan Johnson in, so Leo Reynolds is going to be the last sub here until the next game. We did make a signing. Matteo Giovanelli will be joining us permanently after his contract ends this upcoming summer transfer window. So we've locked him up from Inter, and he is going to be staying with us. So with that being said, let's get this going against Arsenal. We're playing a bit of a cautious tactical setup. We'll see how this goes. If it does not go well, or if it goes well, I mean, we'll go back on balanced if we're putting some good pressure. If it doesn't go well, we'll look to get a couple subs in as the game goes on that are the youngsters. Martinelli gonna put up from Paul Mero. Ardo's gonna steal that one. Remember, this is the FA Cup, so if we do tie this game, it goes to another one. Leao over to Canalita, and that's a shot that's over the net. Best case scenario would be not having to do a replay and just winning the game. That is the best case scenario for the team as a whole. Best case scenario money wise would be tying this game, going to Arsenal and beating them in Arsenal. I don't think the last one's gonna happen, so which means we have to play them difficult and hard and tough at home. Fernandez out. Martinelli has that. Going and looking for the cross. It's closed down. Odegaard top of the box. There's a good stop by Rowland there. Zhao. And it goes off Ender's feet. Corner here, Arda. See what he can do. Gonna service it in. It's gonna be headed away. Alberto Canalita. Okel. Gonna just put it back to what's that? Hugo Sorelia. Q for Sorelia. There we go. Cepeda. Looking. Takes the shot. It's right at Bazunu. Oh, this is Gavin Bazunu in goal. Okay. Yeah, we've struggled against Gavin Bazunu scoring goals. Cepeda. Looking. Back to And that's going to be actually blocked by Martin Odegaard. That's going towards Cepeda, but it's going to be headed away. Encourage the boys again. They need a lot of encouragement in this game. Aldo Rodriguez, Arda fighting for that. Canalita, there we go. Ender over the top. A little bit too far though for Leao. Odegaard, there we go. Cepeda steals it. Looking, there it is. Leao, header, wide right. That was a good bit of ball. It just was not ball that was meant to go in the goal. That's unfortunate. Okay. We are playing... I think we're playing well. Our possession is not what it could be, but this is Arsenal. Was that a knock? Okay. We're going to put... I'm going to put Canalita back as a deep lying playmaker. We're going to put McAllister up as a box-to-box. How tall is Canalita? I think it's 5'10". This is a smart thing to do. I think we're fine. Try hitting the target more often. Oh, I wanted to tell. There's no pressure. McAllister, no pressure. There's a good ball. Leao just does not have the speed. That one's to him though. There's nowhere to go with that ball though. He tried to do what he could. Once we get to the 60th minute, we'll readjust this a bit. We're kind of late. We'll be back up at the box-to-box. Rollins makes the save. Barring us right at him. There we go. Ender doesn't have a shot. There's two defenders there. He's just going to bounce it off the defender, though, and just take the corner. Smart play. It's in the middle. That's a lot of traffic. Thiago out to Arda. Arda needs to come back on side there. Out to Martinelli. He wanted to center that ball, but it just wasn't there. Odegaard wants a shot. Kulishevsky is going to win that header, but that's easy for the keeper to corral. McAllister. Oh, that was right on target. Okay, so I'm going to make this right now. I'm just going to come over here. This is going to be a central midfielder on attack. He's going to come up. We're going to put Gabbia here. I know he's playing all right. That's fine. Let's get Ender out. Let's put in Raheem Diaz. I want to keep Leao in. We'll make those changes just to see how it is. Ender's just not paying up to the status that I expect from him. Just wide from Leao. Just can't get it on target. We're playing all right though. It's not bad. Kelly is gonna come out. So with this in mind, we're gonna have Diaz come back. We're gonna put McAllister here. up top on the right side. The Cepeda move over here. Let's get Montanez in. And a change back here. Let's get Okel out and get Salvatore in. That'll be the change. Yeah, let's have that. We don't need Canalita getting a long-term injury. Let's just take him out. Yeah. Let's just take him out. It is an arm injury, so it's not going to be anything that's massive. Let's get him out. For protective gear, he should just be able to wear protective gear, and that'll be it. He got injured in the 69 minute. It's quite interesting. Okay. Oh, come on, McAllister. Come on, boys. Okay. That defense kind of made me a little nervous. Good win. It's easy for Rollins to corral. Oh, Cepeda just went down with an injury. We go down to 10 men, we will likely lose late in the game. Come on, Gabia, you need to control that ball. Okay, he's offsides. What kind of injury is it? Central foot injury. Just need you to get these last 10 minutes down. If we have a replay, we'll play it. Wow. Okoli almost put that in the net. It hit the post. Okay, smart play. Need that a little higher, man. Yeah. Not much you can do with that. That's just a lucky bounce. Comes off of Rollins, and Kulishevsky's there back post to make the play. Magno, that is an amazing volley. It's not on anyone in particular. It's just the way the bounce goes. But we're gonna see if we can get this. Okay. I thought that was just a bad shot and it was a deflection. I felt like maybe we should have played balanced here. Come on, Martinez. I need you to control that ball. We're not playing cautious. There's the tie! Rafael Leao! Let's go! Oh my gosh, we just inked a tie out of this, possibly. It is Montanez with the service to Rafael Leao. Let's go. The man, the Portuguese man, doing work. We have another chance here. Going in. Oh, Bazunu's not going to take that chance. We get an FA Cup replay. Okay, at Arsenal. It's just one of those days. Everyone that's just composed. I'm happy. I'm happy with how you played. Happy with everyone. Should just added more time. We should have just played until someone scored. Okay, that is an FA Cup. It's probably going to be on the 9th, if I had to guess. I'm gonna have him wear protective. Fractured lower arm, nothing crazy. Bruised ankle, that's a bruised foot. Okay, it's actually the 23rd. It's actually... Huh. The replay is a while away. Okay. Back-to-back games against Arsenal, which means we're going to play West Brom because we're not going to play Arsenal twice, which is funny. Okay. Let's see. Let's submit one more day. We'll see what the FA Cup games, any craziness happen. There's a couple surprises. Let's look at the FA Cup in this round. So, Chelsea over Brentford. It's nothing crazy. Portsmouth and Swansea have to play a replay. Tottenham over Cardiff. Liverpool over Bristol City. Fulham under Sunderland. Aston Villa over Watford. A replay between Crystal Palace and Sheffield Wednesday. Southampton against West Brom. Or Southampton over West Brom. Norwich over Derby. City over Plymouth. I don't see anything big. Maybe Blackburn over West Ham. Blackburn's a League One. West Ham is a Premier League team. So a little bit of giant crushers here with Blackburn. Brighton over Lincoln. Newcastle over Luton. We tied Arsenal. Burnley over Coventry. Leeds over Bournemouth. They're both championship teams, right? Or Leeds is up with us, actually. He got promoted last season. Okay, that's nothing crazy. That one, though, Blackburn beating West Ham, that's a big one. Replays will be... There's a couple replays on the 16th, I guess, because our schedule is wacky. That probably because of Arsenal's schedule, I would imagine. Yeah, because they play Sevilla on the 16th. They're not Sevilla. So they play Sevilla on the 16th, so we can't have our replay, so it has to be after that. Okay, makes sense, because they're still in the Champions League. All right. So, that was a good bit of play. We beat Tottenham 3-1. We edged out a draw with Arsenal to play away in the FA Cup. One more game, we'll see. We don't have the Carabao Cup. We lost that one against Tottenham. So that was a revenge game that we had earlier. I did not realize that. Revenge game against Tottenham since the last time they beat us in the Carabao Cup. And then that one was a revenge game for them because we beat them. We beat them twice in the league and they beat us once in the cup. Okay, that's cool. So I'm going to play this one game with Brighton in between episodes, and then we're going to have West Brom. Have we played West Brom? No, I don't think we've played West Brom. So that's why we're going to play them. We're going to play West Brom. Then we'll have this Arsenal FA Cup game, and then I will skip to the last 5 games or so of the season over the weekend, and that will be a good, tough push next Monday, unless we get this FA Cup game. If we win this FA Cup game, then Monday's episode is the FA Cup game as well, because, you know, FA Cup run. So that will be it for this episode. I feel good. We did some good work. We saved that game. I think Rafael Leao is going to end up being a guy we have to sign here. We will throw as much money as he wants, and even more if he wants to come play here. It's going to take 11 million, maybe 12, 13, 14 million to have him stay here. But if we have Champions League football without ever having Conference or Europa League, we just boosted ourselves up in the Champions League, we really complain there? I mean, we've nothing. Like, we took a massive 2 signings, Ender and Arda, coming in here over the past couple of years, and bring in Kukurelia to kind of solidify, and then Aldo Rodriguez. Those 4 guys have really just changed the team for us, and it's working wonders. So thanks for hanging out. Go leave a like below, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Later.